that enabled Bam to go off the way that he did tonight?
Well,
the defense again.
Well, I think his level of aggression early. He put his head down, got in the paint. I thought that really got him going. He made some tough, mid, short-range pull-ups. He missed a handful of those the other night. But that's his shot. So, he felt comfortable, got in a groove. I think that really got him going, especially in the paint. They scored 60-plus in the paint. Some in transition, but I thought he kind of got him going that direction.
Team that had so many lead changes and ties, that was tough on play. But did you consider the 4-point play by Lowry late in the fourth, the three followed by Danny's foul, as the turning point where he was close to it?
Yeah, I mean, it was a tough one. I think he got him on the arm. And Kyle is crafty. He's been around, understands how to draw contact, shoots it at such a high clip from three, pretty good clip from three that guys press up, and I think he got Denny leaning a little bit, and he fouled him.
Were you happy tonight with your team shot selection? I know you like the team to take more threes, but tonight it seemed like it was a night where the team wasn't hitting as many threes.
Yeah.
Certainly as you would have wanted. But you wanted to see more attacks in the paint, or?
Well, I think finding that balance. I think the majority of those threes we would consider quality. I'd have to go back and look at it to tell you exactly, but you got 38 threes, made 11. Obviously had shots late that we just didn't knock down. Shots that are makeable that would have, kind of kept them at bay, but we didn't get the bounce.
How did you feel Brad responded to missing the game? How close was he? How do you feel Brad responded?
I thought he responded well. He looked a little fatigued, and I don't know if that was just the remnants of contusion or if it was, just general conditioning. But I think he played a relatively well-rounded game.
Your team got off to such a hot start offensively, and then kind of moved back towards the average, right? Was it anything that the defense specifically was going to turn over the defense? Was it anything your offense did to keep you less effective?
A lot of it I thought was turnovers. A lot of them unforced. I think at times we're trying to do too much individually, and just instead of just staying with what was working, I think we got away from it a bit.
Really, really good energy. What do you feel like this one came down to?
Probably late game execution. Some unnecessary turnovers, maybe. Late game. You have to be better late game. That's what I would say.
Your team started off so hot offensively and then kind of got back to its averages. What did they do anything different in terms of changing their defense, or did anything change in the approach?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think we just kind of, slowed down a little bit. Sometimes you have those nights when the whole night you're just, whatever you do, it's working out. Tonight more, the beginning of the game was kind of going well for us, but we knew that we didn't want to go back and forth with them, and we kind of had to lock in defensively. I think, the game just slowed down on both ends. They were trying to run us, but we did a decent job of getting back, I think. It was more, they were just better at the end. It's hard. They were at home. They had a couple big plays, like 5 minutes, 6 minutes left in the fourth, kind of, a couple like layups, got the crowd into it. And then at the end of the game, they just executed a bit better, made some tough ones, and we didn't. So it's that close, it's that close, and it's most of the nights it's like that, and we can be on the good side or the bad side of this result, and tonight we are on the bad side, and it stings probably even more than a regular loss, but we got to look at it as that we're not that far away from being a decent team, from being a playoff team, and that's what we're striving for.
Bam was excellent all night, but you guys were able to kind of weather what he was doing through the third quarter. What was he able to get under your skin, and was he just kind of staying straight all the way through in the fourth quarter? Was that the difference, or?
Get under our skin? No, I don't think so. I mean, he played an incredible game. I don't know. I don't remember when he played like this. And I think that was our game plan, to kind of use him more, put him in all the actions. They wanted him to be aggressive from the beginning, and he did that, and it worked well for them. And they're so good. Like Kyle Lowry, he finds him every time in that pocket, and it's hard to stop him. Very experienced. With Hero again, he maybe didn't shoot the ball well, but he was making the plays for Bam, for the rest of the guys, and those are solid players, you know. And you know, tonight was Bam's night, and even with him having a night like that, it's this close, as I said. So it stings, but what can we do about it?
Get Brad back in the lineup tonight. How does it feel getting Brad on the court?
It's good. Of course, it helps. It helps all of us. You know, it's he's part on both ends of the floor. I think he was great tonight defensively, getting a couple of blocks, being physical. You know, all over the floor, and it's good to have him back, have him healthy, and yeah, I think, you know, the more games we have together, the more chemistry we'll have, and the better we'll be.
I mean, it went down to the wire, so I would just say we just got to do a better job of just executing down the stretch and just figuring out a way to win. So
Poor execution, dumb question, but means fulfilling the game plan, right? Not that the game plan something was wrong with that.
I just think we could have just, you know, did some things a little bit better. That's all.
Were you happy with the team's shot selection in the fourth quarter?
Yeah, for sure. I think everybody in this room is confident in everybody to shoot anytime they're open. We all encourage each other to shoot if it's the right play, right time. So no issues for sure.
How did Bam get loose the way he did? I mean, 38 for him is.
I think he just came out with a aggressive mindset, being in attack mode, and he played a hell of a game. You know, he's already a great player, but he played a phenomenal game.
3 really close ones against the Heat. What do you take from these games altogether, given the missing guys, just how both of these last 2 ended here?
Do we play them again?
Do you?
Yeah. Oh, we play them again? Well, I mean, we got a taste for 2-3 zone, so I guess really the only thing you can kind of take from it. We got, you know, when we're playing teams that are undermanned or teams that are just scrappy, yeah, we need to be much more physical. We need to play harder, consistently, quarter to quarter. Got a taste for 2-3 zone, and you know, play them again one more time. So
It was really, really good energy at the start. What do you attribute that to?
we just came out dialed in. You know, whole game. You know, I don't think there was, you know, crazy issues. You know, I think just down the stretch, and that's winning time at the end of the day. You know, when the game's on the line, you got to execute, got to get the best shots, and got to put the ball in the hole. So, and we didn't do that. So.
Brad back out on the court tonight. What was it like having him back in the lineup?
I mean, it's always good to have Brad in the lineup. You know, just another person. You know, he helps us in so many different ways, and him being out there, you know, the defense is pinning and circling his name. So, just having another guy out there that people have to worry about, it's always bodes well for us.
How'd the quad feel, first of all, Brad?
First, praise my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. It was manageable. It wasn't perfect. Knew that going in. And probably be something that I'd probably have to push through for a little minute until the soreness gets out. But it's pretty good for the most part.
What did you feel like was the difference? Both Kuz and KP said it was just came down to late game execution in the fourth.
Yeah, I think it was just coming down to getting stops. I think we did enough throughout the course of the game to put ourselves in positions to win, and had several leads, you know, and we ended up giving up those leads late in the fourth. And it was just came down to getting stops. I think we were scoring on offense, getting what we want, getting good shots. It's just a matter of us getting stops on the defensive end.
What do you kind of take away from this one? KP said there was a positive in the fact that you've been right there with Heat. If Bam had 38 tonight and you were still right there in the end, do you take a positive spin or no?
Oh, always. There's positivity in everything. You know, I'm never a negative Nancy around the locker room, but you know, there's a lot of positives we can take from tonight. Our aggressiveness. You know, obviously Bam had it going tonight, but I think we did a solid job of containing Hero, containing Kyle. But Caleb Martin kind of got going a little bit, so you know it It wasn't perfect, but you know, for the most part, we got Bam to shoot a lot of jumpers, and we got him to take a lot of shots we wanted him to take. We just made them, you know. Then down the stretch, they made a lot of big plays. Kyle had a big 4-point play. They came down, got offensive rebounds, and got some shots, got some looks. Just didn't get the stops down the stretch that we needed to.
Brad, you played in, what, 700 regular season games or so. How long does it, something like this, as frustrating as a loss like this, take to get out of your system?
Me?
Yeah.
It's already gone. It's already gone. I mean, we play Boston on Sunday, and I'm never going to be one to harp on the game. You know, I'm definitely frustrated and mad, and nobody wants to lose, but I mean, it's even worse when you're just constantly just sitting in that negative headspace. So, no, I'm moving on.
You're shooting, I believe, about 40% from three.
Mm-hmm.
What do you attribute that to? Your off-season work? Do you feel you're confident? What do you attribute that to?
Shooting the ball, Josh. I gotta shoot the ball. I mean, nothing changes. My mechanics are the same. I'm always a confident player. It doesn't change. It's just a matter of just shooting them. I gotta shoot more threes. The more you shoot, the more chances you give yourself of making them. If I don't shoot as many, the percentages are gonna be down. So I just gotta at least shoot them. You know. Obviously, I'm getting a lot of good looks. My teammates are doing a hell of a job of screening and setting me up and finding me. And, it just feels good right now. I don't know.
I took a shitload of threes when I was in college, playing rec league ball. That didn't work for me.
I hear you. You know, it's real analytical based now, you know, so everybody cares about these numbers, and threes seem to be.
These were from the corner.
I can't help you on that one, Josh. That's high percentage shot. But no, you know, I credit my offseason work with Drew and just staying on it, watching film, and just keep my mechanics together in every shot, for sure.